They say you inherit more than eyes and cheekbones. They say you inherit patterns, silences, prayers that never quite worked, warnings that were never explained. But nobody ever tells you this part. Sometimes you inherit women, not just their names, not just their stories. You inherit their unfinished business. I didn't know that at first. I thought I was just tired, overworked, lonely in that quiet, city-grown way where everything looks fine but feels hollow. It started on a Tuesday night in Atlanta, the kind of night where the air feels heavy even indoors, traffic humming outside like the city breathing in its sleep. I came home from work, kicked my heels off by the door, loosened my blouse, and dropped my bag on the couch. I didn't even turn on the lights. I didn't need to. My phone buzzed. Micah. Just got off, the message read. Thought about you all day. I smiled, the kind of smile that surprises you, because Micah wasn't supposed to happen. He was Florida. He was charm and confidence and questions I wasn't ready to answer. He was a man who looked like he had already lived through something and survived. And I was trying to be a woman who didn't repeat old mistakes. When he called, his voice came through warm and unhurried. "Imani," he said, "you ever feel like you knew somebody before you met them?" I laughed softly. "That's just chemistry." "No," he said. "I mean, like you've been near them before, in another life or something." A chill slid down my back, because my grandmother used to say things like that, right before she told me to stay away from certain people. Micah kept talking, telling me about his day, about a job lead in Florida, about meeting halfway in Savannah this weekend. And while he talked, I walked down my hallway toward the bedroom. I passed the mirror. That's when I saw her. Not me. Her. A woman standing just behind my reflection, dressed in white, head wrapped tight, skin dark and luminous like polished wood, eyes steady, watching. I spun around so fast my heart slammed into my ribs. There was nothing there. When I looked back at the mirror, my reflection was normal again. Just me, hair pinned up, eyes wide. Micah was still talking. "Imani, you okay?" "Yeah," I whispered. "I'm here." But the truth was, I didn't feel alone anymore. The next morning my aunt called. Aunt Philora always called like she expected you to sit up straight before answering. "Imani," she said, "your grandmother isn't feeling right." My chest tightened. "What happened?" "She says she's fine," my aunt replied sharply. "But she keeps lighting candles and talking to pictures like they answer back." I swallowed. "She's always done that." There was a pause. Then my aunt lowered her voice. "She said your name. Then she said, 'The women are walking again.'" My breath caught. My grandmother didn't say things like that unless she meant them. And when Nana Estelle meant something, you listened. I took off work by Friday. I didn't tell Micah the real reason. I just said I had family business to handle. He texted back one word, "Be careful," like he already knew. Nana's house sat low to the ground in the Georgia Low Country, wrapped in a porch like arms holding a secret. Spanish moss hung from oak trees, brushing the air like old lace. Inside, the house smelled like herbs and warm wood and thyme. Nana stood at her altar when I walked in. Candles lit, photos lined up in frames worn smooth by years of dusting and prayer. She didn't turn around. "You brought something with you," she said. "I came alone," I replied. She turned then, eyes sharp and knowing. "No, baby, you came alone, but you brought attention." She reached for my hand. The moment she touched my palm, her face changed. "Mmm," she hummed. "You've been kissed by a man with a shadow." I pulled my hand back. "Nana, who is he?" I hesitated. That hesitation told her everything. "Some love is sweet," Nana said softly, "and some love is a doorway." "I'm grown," I muttered. Nana nodded. "That's what your mama said." The room went still. She crossed to a cabinet and pulled out a small bundle wrapped in cloth, tied with red string. She placed it on the table. "You know what this is?" she asked. "A mojo bag," I said. "No," Nana replied. "This is payment." That night, rain tapped the windows while we sat around the kitchen table. Nana spoke slowly. "Your mama loved a man once." My chest tightened. "He promised her the world," Nana continued, "and the world came hungry." My aunt scoffed, but Nana silenced her with a look. "Your mama didn't listen," Nana said, "and when she died, something didn't leave with her." My throat burned. "What are you saying?" "I'm saying the women in this family been holding something back for a long time." She looked straight at me. "And now it's back." I saw her then, the woman in white, and another, my mother among them. I gasped. "Tell me his name," Nana said. "Micah," I whispered. Nana's face went still. "Louisiana," she said. I should have listened. But love makes you deaf. "I went to Florida." The first night with Micah felt perfect. Too perfect. Later I found the altar, a candle, a glass of water, a coin on folded paper. When I touched the edge of the table, the candle flame jumped. Micah's voice came from behind me. "Don't touch that." "What is this?" I asked. "Protection," he said. "From what?" He swallowed. "From what follows me." That night the women appeared again, this time angry, and behind them, something else. I called Nana the next morning. She didn't hesitate. "He been worked on," she said. My stomach dropped. "And whoever did it," Nana continued, "used him to get to you." I knew then. "Aunt Valora," Micah confessed later. "She said she was protecting you," he told me, "from your grandmother." My chest cracked open. We met at the crossroads in Louisiana just before midnight. 4 roads, 1 street light, wind rising from nowhere. Nana stepped out dressed in white. My aunt followed, furious. The candle leaned toward Micah like it recognized him. "That thing hungry," Nana said. "I did what I had to do," my aunt screamed. "You buried something you didn't finish," Nana replied, "and now it's feeding." The shadow rose behind Micah. The women appeared at the edges of the road. My mother looked at me. "Choose yourself," she whispered. I stepped forward. "I am not the first woman in my family to love the wrong man," I said, "and I won't be the next one buried by silence." The salt flew, the candle flared, the shadow tore apart like smoke. Micah collapsed, and the women faded. Weeks later, I returned to Atlanta. Not running, returning. I stood in front of my mirror at sunrise. No women behind me now, but I felt them, not as fear, as strength. I didn't inherit a curse. I inherited a warning. And now, I am the woman who comes next.